Was an employee truly dismissed if his employer suddenly stopped assigning him work, barred him from HR, and only called him back months later, after he filed a complaint? Vincent Michael Banta Moll vs. Convergys Philippines, Inc., et al., 253715, April 28, 2021. Vincent Michael Banta Moll was employed by Convergys Philippines, Inc. as a sales associate beginning May 4, 2015, assigned at the Eaton Centris office in Quezon City. On March 25, 2018, he allegedly stopped receiving work schedules. Upon checking with his office, he discovered he had no new assignments and was denied entry into the Human Resources Department, HRD. Moll filed a complaint for illegal dismissal and monetary claims. Convergys countered that it had transferred Moll, along with other employees, to the UVerse program at its Glorieta office in Makati due to excess manpower in the Eaton Centris office. The transfer allegedly did not affect salary or duties. Moll initially reported to the Glorieta site on March 26, 2018, for training but stopped attending. According to Convergys, he even asked to resign due to the distance. Convergys issued return to work orders, RTWOs, on May 29 and June 2, 2018, both served after the complaint was filed. The Labor Arbiter ruled in Moll's favor, finding his dismissal illegal and awarding 264,329 Cuban pesos, 13 in back wages, separation pay, unpaid salary, prorated 13th month pay, and attorney's fees. The Labor Arbiter noted the lack of justification for the transfer and the hardship caused by the office relocation. However, the NLRC reversed this decision, holding that Moll was not dismissed and that Convergys merely exercised its management prerogative. It ordered him to return to work without back wages. The Court of Appeals affirmed the NLRC, citing Moll's failure to prove he was dismissed and upholding the legitimacy of his transfer. Moll elevated the case to the Supreme Court, arguing that there was no evidence of his actual transfer, and that the RTWOs were afterthoughts. Was Vincent Michael Banta Moll illegally dismissed, or was he simply transferred as claimed by Convergys? Supreme Court decision: yes, Moll was illegally dismissed. The court found that Moll had proven dismissal through overt acts of the employer. He stopped receiving assignments, was denied entry to HR, and was never formally transferred. Convergys failed to present any documentary evidence of the alleged transfer or proof of inclusion in the new assignment's payroll. The RTWOs were issued 2 months after the last workday, during litigation, and appeared to be mere afterthoughts. The court emphasized that management prerogative does not allow arbitrary decisions that disregard due process. In the absence of a valid transfer, Moll could not be faulted for not reporting to work. Dispositive portion: the petition is granted. The decision dated February 11, 2020 and resolution dated September 24, 2020 of the Court of Appeals are reversed and set aside. Respondent Convergys Philippines, Inc. is hereby ordered to pay petitioner Vincent Michael Banta Moll the following: 1. Back wages from March 25, 2018 until finality of this decision. 2. Separation pay of 1 month salary for every year of service. 3. Prorated 13th month pay for 2018. 4. Unpaid salary for March 2018, and 5. Attorney's fees of 10% of the total monetary award. These amounts shall earn 6% legal interest per annum from finality until fully paid. Should employers be allowed to reassign workers without clear documentation, especially when it results in job loss or confusion? Important doctrines. 1. In illegal termination cases, the employee must establish the fact of dismissal through the positive and overt acts of an employer. The burden of proof only shifts to the employer upon proof of dismissal. Management prerogative must be exercised in good faith for the advancement of the employer's interest and not to defeat or circumvent employees' rights. Transfers must be reasonable and not used as a tool for constructive dismissal. Return to work orders issued during litigation may be considered as afterthoughts if not accompanied by valid prior action. Timing and context are critical in evaluating employer claims.